to my channel. So I was actually sitting down to edit this video, the video of Wayne and I telling our families that we are pregnant, and it kind of didn't have any flow or feng shui to it because we told them, well, majority of them, we told them over FaceTime, and so I kind of just have random clippets of telling our family. So I wanted to jump on here really quick and just kind of explain what the situation was like and what it was like telling our families. So if you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name's Cami. I am currently pregnant with my first baby. And my husband and I were actually living in Canada when I found out I was pregnant. So we were there by ourselves, away from family and friends. And so we kind of ended up telling people a little bit different than normal. The first people we ended up telling was my parents. They already had a trip to come and visit us, so we just thought, while they were out here, we would tell them. I believe we told them when I was 6 or 7 weeks pregnant, and I found out at 4. If you guys have not watched the video of me finding out I'm pregnant and then also telling my husband, I will leave those in the cards right above. Definitely go watch those. They mean so much to me. Yeah, so Wayne and I had just kind of found out that I was pregnant, and then my parents came to visit. And I told Wayne, I was like, there's no way I can let them leave without telling them. So we made them a little gift, and then one night before his game, we gave it to them. And I tried so hard, you guys, to film their reactions, but they were, 1, very suspicious. 2, because they were suspicious, they were watching everything I was doing. So like I was trying to hide the camera, and my mom kept asking me like, what are you doing? Like, why are you putting the camera there? And I was like, oh, I don't know. Like I did not know what to say. They were on me. So I kind of thought they already knew at this point, but that's okay. We just went with it. So I ended up trying to hold my phone while we told them, and so there's just a little bit of a clip and the lighting's really bad. My parents were both super excited, and so I was really glad that we were able to tell them when we saw them out in Canada. So that footage of the day me telling my parents is right here. Okay, so my parents are in town. I'm so excited. They got in last night. Wayne is going to pick them up from their hotel, and he is going to bring them over here. I'm not sure like at what point are we going to tell them. My stomach is turning so much. Like, I'm so excited. So I wanted to show you guys what the box ended up looking like. He just picked them up, so they're probably about like 5 or so minutes away, but I'm so excited, like so nervous. Hopefully that clip wasn't too loud with the wind. I'll move it onto the bed so you guys can see a little bit better. So this is the box. It says congratulations, and then they are going to open it right away, and it's gonna say or be this. So I got the little elephant stuffed animal, a little onesie that says hello, and my pregnancy test. So I am so stoked, you guys. Like, I'm so nervous. I don't know what to tell them. Like, oh, we put together a little like box of some stuff for you guys' hotel room. I have no idea. Look at Mom's face.
Seriously?
Seriously.
You are?
I am.
Oh my gosh. Seriously? Oh. Do you know it's a boy?
No, we don't know.
A boy? Why would
The stick? That's just how they come.
Seriously?
Mama?
Oh, thank you. Wow. Wow.
So cool.
Wow.
So the next big dilemma was telling my sisters. And this was a dilemma because I really wanted to tell everyone in person. And it was eating me alive that since they didn't come out to Canada with my parents, I would have to wait like a month and a half until I saw them again. And one of two things. One, I just wasn't willing to wait that long and not tell my sisters. And two, I didn't want to put the pressure on my parents to keep such a big secret from my sisters. We are a very close family. Some of us still live at home. And so it just would have been so difficult to ask my parents to keep that huge secret. And I couldn't do that. So while my parents were in town, we actually ended up FaceTiming them one night. And we had the box with my ultrasound and a onesie all sitting on the table. And at some point during FaceTime, I ended up just flipping the camera and holding it on the box. So it worked out really well. We were thinking of ways to get both of my sisters to like be on FaceTime at once. So we kind of went through like some scenarios in our head, my parents and I, to try to get both of my sisters to talk to me at once. So then when I flipped the camera, like they both saw at the same time instead of one, first and then the other. So it actually worked out really good. And that was super, super fun. One of my sisters, my oldest sister, she kind of had an inkling that I was pregnant. So funny story, actually, before my parents came to visit, I guess they had a little plan to see if I would drink while they were out there. Like if we went out to dinner, see if I would order like a glass of wine or a Moscow Mule. This is how long it's been since I've had a drink. I don't even remember what they're called. But a Moscow Mule. And so it was just funny. I ended up finding out that was their plan, is to see if I would drink. So the very first night, they got in super late, my parents, to Canada, and we ended up going to dinner. And I actually ordered a Moscow Mule and then quickly ran to the bathroom and told the waitress to just put in the non-alcoholic ginger beer and don't put in any of the alcohol. So my parents, their reaction when I ordered the Moscow Mule, they were like, oh, like, okay, guess she's not pregnant. And so it worked out perfectly. And then the following day is when we told them. Glad that I have that footage too, because their reaction was just the sweetest. And I'm just really glad I have that to look back on. So me telling my two sisters that I am pregnant is this clip right here.
I need to straighten it and kind of form it more.
Yeah, it's cute.
I really like it. But
Yeah.
it just feels nice because it feels really healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said she took a
Did we surprise you?
Well, yes. Mom, did you tell him what I told you?
Yes, we have a story for you.
I was like, should I be drinking every night?
Yeah,
Oh
when you
my
wait.
gosh. Thank you.
Thank you.
We wish y'all were here.
I saw it and it didn't even. I know, I saw it and I was like, what the heck are they
Yeah.
I'm literally shaking. My whole body
Cami
starts
freaks
to
every
shake
time we tell somebody.
we
Cami
tell someone.
freaks
My
out.
whole body literally starts shaking.
Yay!
It still is.
Oh, that's too
When
funny.
did you guys find out?
And lastly, we told Wayne's family, and they actually were all together, which worked out really well. So Wayne has two sisters that are married with kids, and then his parents. and they were all over. It was actually Easter that we called and FaceTimed them. So they were all together sitting outside, all the kids were playing, and so it kind of worked out perfectly because we were able to tell them all at once. So the clip of us telling Wayne's whole family is right here. Hope you enjoy.
Yeah. Anyways, we have to tell y'all something. Everybody's scooting in like it's big. It's not that big, y'all. It's not that crazy. It's really not that crazy. I don't know why everyone's scooting in.
Yeah, everyone's close.
We're pregnant.
Surprise!
Surprise.
What's your shirt say?
It says hello.
It says hello.
It's a little baby thing.
Hello.
So we joined the club. Oh man. Yeah, she is, what are you, 8 weeks? 7 weeks?
I'm almost, 8 weeks. Yeah.
Almost 8 weeks.
That was all of their reactions, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. God bless.